everybody. Happy Monday. I almost said Tuesday. My goodness, I guess I'm trying to get ahead of myself in the week. Um, I was just coming on here today to talk to you guys a little bit about people pleasing. People pleasing, I think, is a great thing on some level. But I think so often for most of us who become people pleasers or who are people pleasers, it becomes detrimental to our self care and our own personalities because we're so busy taking care of everybody else and pleasing everybody else. Hi, Kayla. I think that when it comes to people pleasing, you have to realize that you have to come first. Most of us in toxic relationships who have been in them have put so much of our energy into making everybody else happy, putting their needs first, and it eventually will wear your confidence down. In all honesty, like when you put everybody else first and you don't take care of yourself, it wears away at you, and eventually you start putting everybody first and never doing anything for you. You start to lose your dreams and your goals, and most of the time you forget what life's about. And whether it's be a relationship or your kids, we as women seem to put people first the majority of the time. And I think that, it's a great trait. I'm an empath, so I think on some level it's a great trait. But I also think that it's one of those hard things that you have to keep in check. So often we're so used to pleasing our bosses or pleasing our coworkers, pleasing our significant others and our kids and our parents and everybody else first that for someone like me who hates conflict, and I will do everything in my power to avoid conflict, I am one of the worst people pleasers. I've worked really hard on this, and I've gotten rid of a lot of the toxic people in my life, so that helps with getting rid of that people pleasing on that level. And so the people that I do help and I do make happy are people that I want in my life. But it's taken me a long time because as a people pleaser, I think the toxic people can see that. I swear I had a stamp on my head that said, if you are toxic, come see Tanya. I think they just can tell that I'm always happy and I'm always trying to do something for everybody else, and I believe the best in everybody else. And that's where that people pleasing has to come into check, because it didn't matter if it was a friend or if it was a significant other. If they were toxic, somehow I attracted them. Too many to count. I do have great friends, luckily, that aren't like that, but I did have friends like that. I've had boyfriends. I've been married twice in toxic relationships, and that's where all that people pleasing. It was, you want to move career across country? Sure, I'll move career across country, even though that's not what I wanted. You want to live in the country? Sure, I'll live in the country, even though that's not what I wanted. Sure, you don't want to work? I'll do all the working. Even when I was on bed rest, with my pregnancies, my kids' dad never worked, and I never brought it up because I was scared of conflict. A lot of times I was scared of the abuse, but it was just that people pleasing. And I have learned in the last year that I have to come first, and I love my kids to death, but if I don't take care of me, then I can't be good for them. And I have to do what I think fits in my life. And then if I have leftovers, then I'll, do something for someone else. But I just have to make sure that I'm spending time with myself and doing the things I enjoy, like going to the lake this weekend with friends and my kids. That's something I enjoy. But if it was something that, maybe I didn't really want to enjoy, and took out maybe stress, then I just can't do it. I'll find something else to do with my kids that I enjoy. But, it's just about doing things in your life that make you happy, and with your family, doing those things that you enjoy. So, just a little bit on people pleasing and, just making sure that you're always, keeping that in check and not letting that get out of control. And I hope everybody has a great Tuesday, and I will see you again tomorrow.